started. Welcome back to Corgatha, everybody.
Oh my god, hi.
Hello.
Corguner. And I think it's time to just honestly just jump right into it. Lex or Spencer, I'd like you to cap the recap.
Sure, I can. So,
Still think it'd be fun to
Thanks.
force Mocha to do it sometime.
I mean, this
Oh,
is
no.
this is Calypso's section.
I think it'd be really
uh, last we left off, we were starting to get closer to Calypso's village. She stopped the cart about a mile out. Trees here are massive, redwood-sized. There are those weird bone shapes hanging from every branch and surface. When Calypso stops us, she tells us, okay, I have something I want to tell you all. There is a tradition here to come into the village, for foreigners. Foreigners have to bring something of value to the elder, and in exchange, you get a token from the village. That's kind of like protection or good luck. It signals people not to kill us, which is good, that we're guests. We ask, is it like a monetary thing we bring to the elder? And it's like, no, it has to be more personal to you, something that you would consider valuable. So, Kier and Siobhan give some thought, and Kier's like, all right, are there any rare plants around here? And yeah, it turns out there's something called blood moss, which grows where someone was sacrificed after they have fully decayed, and only on the tree that they were sacrificed on. It's useful to her people in place of certain things for healing. It mends wounds faster than most potions. And for those not of druidic persuasion, it can even halt aging in some cases, supposedly, but only the more that you eat blood moss. It grows a little tiny flower on top that's eerily similar to a teensy tiny spider lily. And if you squeeze blood moss, it secretes moisture that turns your hand blood red. So we're like, all right. And then Siobhan's like, I want to find an amazing stick, like a fencing stick for kids, because I had one when I was a kid, and it was cool as shit. We roll some survival checks. Siobhan finds a cool ass stick. Kier, with Calypso's help, finds blood moss. We're like, all right. Kier starts to use druidcraft on the flower to encourage it to grow, and the tiny flower actually fruits into a little cranberry fruit type thing. It's like a transactional thing, because while she is doing this magic, the plant starts taking a little tiny stream of blood from her, like from under the fingernails, almost like spider silk. And Calypso, looking at this, knows that it fruiting into a little berry is actually not normal, but not sure why, because sadly she didn't roll high enough. So Kier takes a cutting of the plant, which starts trying to fuse with her skin. We take a cutting of bark from the tree, and it bleeds like a person. The moss instantly fills in the gap there. Transfer the moss cutting to the bark cutting, and instantly starts to drain the bark. So on a little bit of a time limit, Kier's like, all right, I'm going to focus on druid crafting the bark to keep it alive while it nourishes the moss and the berry, and then we can go to the village in the meantime. And we get back in the cart and we continue. We only really have about 20 minutes to get to the village at this point, but about halfway there, Calypso spots a woman who is tattooed, wearing skins, blue paint over her face, icy pale skin, a deer skull on the head, exaggerated spine features, ram horns, a bow drawn with a bow and arrowhead, and she's pointing it at Calypso and at Kier. And there is a direwolf growling and prowling nearby in the forest. The woman starts to speak. She uses 3 languages interchangeably at the same time. And she says, hello, what are you doing in these woods, traveler? And then she recognizes Calypso and says, Calypso. Calypso at first mistakes this woman for her mother, but it's actually her aunt who is her mother's twin sister. And the woman responds, I didn't see you. They have a bit of a awkward conversation. Calypso asks how she's doing, and she says, I'm alive. But Owen's not. And Owen is Calypso's cousin, who is about the same age as her. He apparently was taken by the Black Fever. The sacrifices must not have been good enough or something. This happened about 1.5 years ago. He wandered into the wood for who knows why, but when he came back, he was sick. They sacrificed 30 men to repent for that, basically. But the Pines probably wanted Owen to pay for what he had done. And very coldly, this woman says, like you, Owen should have known. The woman then asks, what are you doing back here, Calypso? She says, I'm here, personal business, to see Mama. The matriarch's going to want to talk to you because you are banished and you returned. And there is news about your father. Apparently the banishment is not permanent. It's why we haven't been shot. But Calypso is apparently still a bad omen to be here. She asks her aunt, am I to you? And her aunt says, no, and nor to half the village. Your mother spent many, many years fighting for you. Tells her that her mother is in the cabin, same old home, it's expanded, and then simply says, treat her well, she's gotten worse, whatever that means. This woman turns to Kier, and surprisingly, knows that she is from Crotishkalir by her scent, mountain-born in the shadow, asks if she wouldn't happen to be on the Valkaheskatuli, and is like, your husband was here, which is wild for Kier to hear. Apparently he was here about 1.5 years ago as well. He left one of Travar's cubs here. He said he was in mourning and was looking for a way to survive the mountain. He was heading to the Daggerwood and went to see the matriarch. So that's a whole thing. Calypso's aunt uses druidcraft to etch symbols into the side of the cart, which gives us a mark of passage so we don't get shot when we enter the village. And we do end up going along to the village. We see a line of about 6 armored men on the ground off to the right. The armor is, very familiar. Wink, wink, East Adamantine people. They're dead. Oh no, that was still outside the town. Yep. Her aunt checks inside the back of the cart to ascertain the number of guests that are there, sniffs the air, closes the door. She spits 3 times, which is a thing that will happen again with other people, and then tells Calypso, be careful, not much has changed, but everything has changed. And her direwolf is apparently named Mephistopheles, so she rides him off into the woods, and we continue. Her aunt never spoke common, which is terrible news for Siobhan, and most people here apparently don't speak common at all. They reject it. So we get to the village. We're like, oh my god, the people here live in the trees, like above and below. There's like bridges in between the trees and hollows in them, and of course all those little totem trinkets everywhere. A lot of people are staring at us, not very nicely, of course. There's a lot of dead people that we see with their hearts being removed, including people from the village, though they're separated from the others. And it looks like all these people fell in battle, whoever they were. The air smells faintly of sulfur. There's a large fire in the center of the village that's always going. There's one of the trees that's like really important that has a bunch of bones and skulls and symbols lining the outside. So we decide to go to the matriarch first, out of respect and tradition. And it's a good thing we do. We are led into the main hall area thing. The door's shut with no sound, and Calypso is called to step forward. And she does, and hears the sound of snapping ribs. There's a shape punched over the carcass of an animal, and she simply asks, do you bring offerings? And we do. So we present them. The matriarch we meet has eyes that are covered. She has lots of piercings, lots of tattoos, really long fingernails. Um, but she does actually speak common, or she can. Um, she takes note of the blood moss and then looks at Siobhan and is like, hey, where'd you find this bone? Referring to the sick ass stick that Siobhan found, which is actually not a stick at all. Turns out it is a petrified skeletal arm thing. There's fingers on the stick that open up, and there's an orb inside. Yeah, they were bones the whole time. So the orb rises into the air, turns, glows red, seamlessly connects with the quote stick, and the matriarch is like, thanks for reuniting me with the Staff of Old Sorrow. And we're like, okay. Huh. The matriarch says, I like this one, Calypso. Their face wears fear, but also temptation, which, isn't ominous at all. Cool. Calypso's glad it pleases her. Calder presents one of the hooves of the frost stag, which is also accepted. And, the matriarch is like, ugh, you reek of the Dravendar town. Ugh. Siobhan reeks of salty seas and whiskey, apparently. The matriarch addresses Calypso directly and says, I still feel the presence within you. And she does the thing that her aunt did, which was to spit over her shoulder 3 times. Unfortunate. She turns to Kier, makes some comments, and then we hear a hoarse little meow as another long boy kitten of Travar comes bounding out. And this one, compared to the other one, is not so dumb. He's a little thinner too, but starts rubbing against us, especially Kier. There's recognition. Cute guy. The matriarch seeing this is like, I knew it. We will talk later, you and I. And Kier's like, yeah, I have questions. And matriarch says, yeah, Anslav told me you would, which is the name of Calypso's aunt. We finally learn the name of this village, which is Kulanta. And we are told that we have to respect the rules here, the traditions, and if there's any pushback, any dissent, we will be considered an intruder and banished or killed. And we're all asked, like, do you understand? Like, okay. Matriarch knew we were coming and apparently made preparations for this weeks ago. She looks back at the blood moss and says that a fruiting blood moss has not been seen in 15 to 20 years. Blood moss apparently holds memories of their people, and can be added to concoctions to take a spirit journey. It allows something that she wished could have happened a couple of years ago for Calypso. And very definitively, the matriarch says, I want you, Calypso, to take a spirit journey. The presence in her is suppressed in this room, which is covered in sigils and binding rooms. Spirit journey usually takes as long as it needs to, and apparently Calypso's gonna do one with her mother. Her mom's not well. They'll talk about her dad. And she's then like, oh yeah, by the way, all of you are going on spirit journeys, actually. Calypso's like, we don't usually do that for outsiders. And the matriarch goes, nope, but everything has changed and nothing has changed. The land melts, my sight sees futures and pasts that should not be. I remember the old city when their people were changed. Even the lands to the north of Daggerwood kept them safe because they respected its depravity. Good and evil don't matter here. They're simply things that are and aren't. Survival is paramount. We are asked, do you know of the Hells? A little. We're told Calypso should have been born of them, but wasn't. Their group is called the Old Foreigners. They were changed with the fall of Elturel into a place called Avernus. They existed in an old city after. They were hunted for existing by those in the south who openly worshipped gods, and some who seemed to be at home in that commune. They care about the worth of one's heart, determines who's protected and who's sacrificed and who's cast away into nothing. And we're told, yeah, you're gonna all do well to remember that. Matriarch then kind of sends us away, says, go speak to your mom. I'll join you there soon. We are told that this lady's horns are massive, huge, and really, really sharp. They have her tattoos are all infernal, druidic, Corgathy. She starts carving into more bones, makes more of the question mark symbols for us. They're passed out to us. Despite being called the matriarch, and as far as Calypso knows, this has always been the matriarch, this woman doesn't look old. She just kind of looks mature. And Calypso lets us know that many people here, or did let us know that many people here with connections to the Pines just kind of stop aging altogether. So there's never been mention of another matriarch. We leave. The kitten follows with us. Kier asks, what does it mean that the matriarch wants to do a spirit journey, and why? But Calypso does not know the answer. She's never done one. It's individual for everyone. Siobhan pops the question, hey, do you want us to go with you to meet your mom? And Calypso's like, oh, I never considered that. Might be best for me to see my mom alone, but you guys can wait outside. And we're like, yeah, no problem. And that is where we leave off.
That is exactly where we are going to pick up. Calypso.
Mhm.
You sit outside a beautiful, great tree. Hollowed out. A small door emplaced. Lex, are you doing this with volume up?
I had to change the battery on my headset, that's all.
Gotcha. I was about to say, I was like, oh no, they're recording.
Nah, my battery went out on the headset, so I switched it real quick.
Gotcha. There are many runes and little totems, bone carvings. Appears to be skulls and rib bones, little chimes dancing in the wind, making small sounds. Occasional little pieces of metal that have been intertwined around, dotting this entire abode. It's maximalism at its finest. It's covered in just little trinkets and pieces on the outside, to the point where you can almost not see the entrance into this house. But you know this house. This is your family home. This is where you grew up.
Mm.
Wood smoke comes out of a small chimney hole inside the tree. The smell of sage and herbs hits your nose immediately. What do you do?
Just gonna take in the smells in the area. She's looking at the door. Her eyes like glance up to all the things that are dangling from all the branches. And she hesitates for a while, like to the point where someone will be like, are you okay? Is something wrong? Because usually if you go back to your childhood home and you want to see your parents, you'd be excited, but it's almost like there's like an invisible barrier that she kind of has to force herself through. But eventually she does, and she takes a very deep breath and steps past this line that she drew in her mind. And she will go up and knock on the door.
You knock on the door. You hear the sound of grinding first, and then of something on stone. And then it stops. A few beats later, the door opens, swinging inward, and you are greeted with a lovely, very well tattooed, pierced, with bridge of her nose pierced, bones into her ears, ears stretched slightly. What appears to be some sort of animal bone pierced into her underlip. Ram horns, long braided hair that actually is joined down to the bottom with a large clasp that actually combines them in her chest. Lady looks at you with these deep, ashy red like eyes with that icy skin, similar icy skin, and these long nails, dirty, matted, covered in ink of some kind. Calypso?
Mama? Hello?
She just looks at you for a moment in a little bit of disbelief, looking past you, looking behind. She pulls out this little bone rattle and rattles it 3 times before putting it back, looking at you one more time, gently just putting her hands onto your face. Lily. My sweet Lily.
It's been a long time.
It has. It has. Come in, please.
Yeah. How are things?
Oh, things are great. Things are fine. I was just making. What was I making? Some bone powder for your father.
He is here still?
Not here. He lives somewhere else now. But I try to make things for him as I can.
What happened?
We'll go see him later. He's just. He. He liked his drink, and I got tired of the cramped space. And you know how the village feuds your father. He needed a new place. So we gave him one. More of he took it himself. But he was given one.
I see. I guess it's a good thing, right?
Yes.
And are you okay?
Yes. I was just working on some things. You know me. I can't stay away from the mortal and pestle for too long. I'm all right. I was just wondering when you'd be coming home again. I have some roasts for you. If you like, it's good. It's not bad. It might need a bit of salt. I've been using so much salt lately. It's starting to run low.
I'm sure it's great. Thank you, Mama.
How are you feeling? I see. You beautiful. Your horns are always so beautiful, like the trees.
I'm well. Yeah. Well,
How's the business?
mostly. Oh. It was good. Haven't really been doing much of that lately. I've been very preoccupied with other things.
You always have your adventures.
I do, yeah. And I can finally say that I made some friends.
You made friends? Oh, good, good. Excellent, I'm glad. You were always personable. Yeah, you did not take after your mother that way. Or your father. Maybe you were... You always reminded me, you and your cousin, Owen, were so similar. I wish you guys got along better growing up. I just talked to him not long ago. He's such a sweet boy. Always visiting his relatives.
What do you mean? You spoke to him recently?
Yes, I did. I speak to him most days. He comes by, we talk. It's been nice. It's nice to be able to see and talk to everyone. My mama and papa. Everybody likes to talk to me.
Well, I don't. Sorry, Mama. I'm confused. I spoke to Auntie outside of the gate, and she said. Well, she told me about Owen. You do know, don't you?
I mean, Owen was sick, but he's better now. I helped him. I allowed him to get better.
How did you do that?
He wanted the pain away, so I took it away from him. Gave him a tincture to ease his pain, and I told Aslaf that it would take the pain away, and she was very happy to hear that. And that he was better now. Everyone I help is better. I'm good at helping.
You've always been very kind, Mama. Maybe I can meet him later. Yeah?
Yes, I would love to. It'd be nice to have all of you together. We can...
Okay.
Maybe we can go see your father. He would probably like to see you too.
He would?
I know you have your differences, but... it's... When he's not on the drink, he's much nicer.
I think you and I have...
He's been drinking less. He's been drinking less.
Well, I probably have something to do with that. It was always more when I was here.
Yes.
Well,
Not your fault, dear.
I know.
She kind of stares off into space for a moment, and you can see tears start to well in her eyes before she takes a deep breath and goes, "There are strange smells outside. Did you bring guests?"
Oh, wow. Yeah, yes, I did. My friends that I told you about.
Excellent. Good. I would love to meet them.
Sure. Now?
In a moment. Let me get some tea going.
Okay.
So you just take
Does
a handful of mushrooms and just throw them in a pot with some leaves and making a very earthy tea. What were we gonna say, Calypso?
does anything seem like off about the space? Just because I know she's acting weird.
Make an insight check. Specifically insight. I know normally that'd be perception or investigation. I'm specifically doing insight for a reason.
Okay.
Very high roll. 21. There is... How do I say this? There are potions everywhere. The dye on your mom's hands, the ink, appears to be charcoal. And even getting close to your mom, she looks very thin. The space around you is... it's quiet. In a way that you are not used to. Your father was a loud and angry man. And overwhelmed a space very easy. He was not a very clean man either. He left bottles and things like that for your mother to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
It's clean in here. It's jam-packed with shit, but it's clean. Eerily clean. Like it's been sanitized. Over and over and over again.
Okay. She'll take a look around, see how almost impossibly clean it is. Like almost so very very organized, but it's not, it doesn't seem lived in
No.
anymore.
Your mother was a scatterbrained person. That part is very much, but she was a very good healer. She gave potions to everybody. Like, that was her thing. She was an alchemist. She was very good at it. There are potions here. Your mother used to not be able to... would have backlogs of having to make potions for people. There are so many that are in this room. That are just bottled and ready to go. You're not used to there being so many potions that are just around.
Okay. She'll pick one of them up while her mother's working on the tea. You've been busy, huh?
Oh, very, very, very.
Who are these for?
Oh, for whoever needs them. You know me, I love my work. I've just been waiting for some of the people to pick them up.
No one's come by.
Not yet. This one is... most of the ones I make are roses and rosemary.
I
Hawthorn.
think maybe... Well, maybe you need to rest a bit, Mama.
Probably, yeah. especially if you have friends coming. I have to make merry with guests, though. I have to keep my home and, be a host. And I like being a host. I like helping people.
I know. But, well, this is my home too, and I can help you.
Okay, that's... Please, yes, you can. She puts her hands... She sits down in this chair, rocking chair.
Mm.
She puts over this wool blanket. It's got a few holes in it, a few burn marks. We just got a little too close to the fire on occasion. She wraps it around herself and just kind of just puts her hands on her face and kind of just plays with her fingers a little bit.
Mm. I mean, what else could you possibly prepare? Everything is... Well, it's so clean in here.
There's always more to do. There's always more to do. Oh, let me... It's the wrong song.
Mm. So much that, you forget to look after yourself.
I think I'm alright.
Mama, you're not all right. You are... I mean, your bones. When is the last time you ate something?
I just get busy, dear, and things slip my mind. Lily, Anslof brings me food.
Okay. That's good.
I forget to eat sometimes.
Lips was gonna walk over and kneel down in front of her, kind of take her hands in hers. I know I was gone for a long time. It was longer than I thought. Longer than it really should have. It hurts me to see you like this. If I had known, I should have at least sent...
No. She grabs, just puts your hands up to her lips. I fought for you every day, Calypso. Every day.
I never asked you to.
No. And I knew you never would. I knew you never would. But you were my daughter.
I disgraced you, Mama.
No, you did not. Never say that. Ever. I love you.
But I am... sorry.
Stop apologizing, please. I cannot hear another apology. You are here now, and that is what matters to me. That is what matters to me.
I so wish that I could give you back something that's even close to what you gave to me.
The role of a child is to take. I give to you, not the other way around. You will bury me. I will not bury you. Ever. I am your mama. You are my Lily. I grew you from a little bud. And maybe not everyone saw your beauty, but I always did. And your aunts always did. And I am sorry that every moment of your life has been fighting to exist. But I will fight for you until there is nothing left of me. And you have to accept that.
I just don't know if I can. It doesn't sound right.
It never is.
It's not fair.
Nature isn't fair, dear. Yet you endure. You rip out the arrows that stab you, and you grit your teeth and you bite back. For Mama. For you. This person, this woman, your mother, she spent doing 3 things in her life: fighting and taking care of you, fighting against the world, and taking care of those that would harm you.
Mm.
Your mother only knows how to heal others. You know her well enough. Not once in her life has she ever done a single fucking thing for herself. And you know that will never change.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at your mom now, and especially as you're starting to get older, beyond the horns, you realize how much you look like her. all the times that your father said that you didn't look like either one of them. The skin tone might be different, but the facial features are just your mom's.
She will take a moment and she's looking in her mother's eyes and taking in all her features and every good thing about me. And sometimes I don't even think there are really that many, but they all came from you. And I look at you now and I wish I could have seen it before, but I really am your daughter.
She just brings you in close for a hug. She doesn't say anything. No words have to be said in a moment like that. Calypso, you are someone that have always had a trouble feeling like you belong. But you've never felt anything less than almost obsessive love from your mother. You are her English ivy. She was the growing rose bush. The only thing your mom ever wanted was you to grow. And grow to the point that nothing can stop you. Not even yourself. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw at advantage, please.
Yeah.
You feel something in you. You know the presence. You feel a caged animal chewing at the bars of an enclosure. Hate and rage in its eyes. And the embrace you feel in your mother was like someone put a muzzle on it.
Woo!
It's angry.
Let's get started. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Been busy.
Welcome, we are in the middle of a scene.
Gotcha, sorry.
You're good. Quick pause. You are probably going to want to watch this scene, Divine. It is a very good scene.
Oh yeah.
It's a very emotional scene, but very good scene.
It is.
I'd say watch it when you're in a good space.
For sure.
I'm so sorry for interrupting.
You are all good. I'm just glad you made it.
Thank you, thank you.
She senses that, and she's going to give her mother like one final like little squeeze, and then not like push her away, but like okay, enough.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that energy.
Fully get it. Fully get it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think maybe that is enough tears for one day, huh?
Yes. You hungry?
Yes.
Go get your friends. Bring them in. I have too much.
And you will let me know if you need help, yes?
Yes. You can start by peeling potatoes.
Okay.
I hate potatoes.
And she'll laugh as she stands up and then goes to the front door, and she will open it. Is everyone else like where are y'all like standing?
My assumption
Where
was
are
that
we
we
at?
were by like not at the threshold exactly, but like if there was like a fence to the house or whatever, like
Mhm.
hypothetically it would be like lingering around the entrance to the fence, but not
Or like a
ins-
nearby non-house
Yeah.
tree.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha. Okay. So you'll see her open the door, look around for a little bit until she spots you guys, and then say, It's okay to come in if you want. She wants to meet you."
What does Calypso look like right now?
She looks happy, but also like she's just been crying.
Okay. Hmm. Sean will not, because it is against customs to deny. And will kind of push off whatever thing that he was leaning on and start to head in.
I will kind of look over Calypso, give a nod. I'm gonna look down at Travar's kitten, lean down, kind of scruffle him, and then look back and say, "Can the cat come inside, or should I send him back?"
She'll turn back and look like into the house a little bit and call out, there is a small, well, not small, but there is a cat. Can the cat come in?"
No house business until everyone is in. You know the rules?
Turns back to Kira. No.
Okay, no problem. I will scruffle the kitten and say, "Go back, go back to your owner, okay? Matriarch, go back."
The cat looks at you for a moment, looks beyond you, sees something fly at the doorway, and darts towards the doorway.
Okay.
Am I along the path?
Oh no.
Siobhan
want to
started
be.
heading in
Yeah.
first. I think so. And remind me, how large is the cat at this point? It's like a dog-sized.
Yeah, like
Big
a
one.
I would say like the size of a bobcat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
If y'all ever see Trefar, you'll understand. Trefar, like I put it, is the size of like a cinch mount in ESO.
It's a
He's
big
fucking
kitty.
huge. Yeah.
Um, as this cat is running, does this cat have a name, or was it just
I don't think we've
the
learned
cub?
one.
No.
Yeah,
As
we
as
haven't
the
been
cub
told one.
is sprinting towards the door, and Siobhan is there as well. You like probably either between his legs or bash into him. She's like, "Oh shit! Oh, guess he wanted to be inside."
Kira's like hurrying up, like
Yeah.
going, no, no.
See the cat.
Calypso would have
jumps-
stepped outside and like closed the door.
You see the cat jumps up, and you see something flutter, and then you realize you watch as it grabs in its paw and immediately brings it to its mouth as you see a songbird just speak its last moments.
Oh no!
Oh.
And then the cat runs off. back towards the matriarch's
No.
house.
Bruh.
I guess that's part of the circle, or the line or
Huh.
the loop, or whatever diagram you want to use.
Yeah, I guess.
Um, Calypso, did you ever
Hmm?
tell us her name? I think the last
Ah.
time I asked, you said just Mom is all right.
Right.
I have a name if you don't have one.
No, I do.
Okay, just make sure.
Well, come in and I'll introduce you guys.
All right.
She'll open the door again and step inside.
Okay, thank God. Siobhan will follow. And like hands, like he's in a museum, just straight at his side, palms pressed against his legs. Like he's a visitor here, and he's not gonna like he's trying really hard not to like knock anything over. He's trying to be well behaved, but under his breath, he just, wow.
Hey, you don't have to be so stiff. It's okay.
There's just, I don't want to knock anything over.
Trust me, you won't. And if you knock something over, then we just clean it up, okay? It's fine.
It's a short little, like, the roof is very, like, it's at the top of your head. Like, it's very, there's spots in here the way that it's built, almost like a hobbit hole in a way, that, like, there's spots that are, like, taller and spots that are shorter. Calder, you're gonna have a very hard time in here.
No.
In the idea of just, like, you're tall. So, you're gonna be squatting a lot. You all.
I will,
As we,
yeah, make it to the door and kind of duck inside with a nod.
Same here. I'm more like, instead of duck, more for me is crouch.
You're like crawling inside.
Hey, crawls in.
She does not acknowledge. It's one thing you know. She does not acknowledge any of you until the last of you are inside and the door is shut. She does not say a word to you or even really look at you until you shut the door. And once the door is shut.
Hey.
Hello? Who are your friends?
Okay. Mama, this is, and she'll point to each of you respectfully. Calder. Siobhan.
pleasure.
And Kier.
I'm gonna say something in Corgatha. It's like a, I don't know, traditional greeting where I'm from.
Gortashul.
Gortashul.
For spellers, G-O-R-T-A-S-H-U-L. apostrophe TA space SCHUL.
What does you?
Which basically just means, for lack of a better word, just lovely to meet you. Corgatha.
Mm,
Direct translation to common.
I like that. And then she'll say, and everyone, this is my mama, Fia.
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 As in Frank. Like Fia as in F as in Frank, or TH as in the.
As in, yeah, F as in Frank.
F.
And her name is spelled.
Spelled. Yeah.
You can do it. It's your mom.
Spelled FIADH.
That's traditional Irish spelling, isn't it? If I'm correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Irish is a wild. Irish Gaelic is a wild fucking language, dude.
Truly is.
Yeah. Welsh is rough too. Rough in a good way. Like it's just a hard language to learn.
Hmm.
One will give like a slight like head tip, almost a bow. Now that they're in her home.
Your name is
Thank you
Siobhan?
for having us. Yes. I'm not. It's not a common name over here. I know.
No, but what's your roots, ancestry?
Bellamar. I grew up in Havenbrook.
We all grew up somewhere, dear, but what is your ancestry?
What? Let me open up my Google Doc.
Oh my goodness.
That's so fucking funny.
Ah yes, let me pull up
Um,
mine too.
You know, I'm looking on here. I have Havenbrook and Bellamar in big font and bold, but I don't think I have it going farther that back. How would he answer that?
A lot of people in Bellamar, one of the weird parts about Bellamar is that people who are from Bellamar tend to be proud that they're from Bellamar. But in a weird way, even though the place kind of sucks, human capital of the world.
Mhm.
Most humans have an ancestry, and depending on where you are, the ancestry becomes synonymous with your ancestors' work that they did, rather than the actual race, if that makes sense. And to people like
Oh,
tieflings,
like kind of like the name Smith almost.
yes. So, yeah, especially that's a very common thing, specifically with humans. Especially is like the classic tale that happens in our own world is like someone who has last name Smith or Carpenter or something like that likely had an ancestor who's really fucking good at something.
Okay.
But even if they don't have that name, there likely is a story about their great-great-grandfather who fought in World War One, type shit, you know what I mean? Like, versus like someone who's a tiefling would have ancestry that they're proud of based on the resilience of their people itself, or an orc who loves to tell the story of the ancients that they are and keeping the tale told, or tabaxis having a proud understanding of the forest that they do.
Mhm.
There is a thing that a lot of races have in a almost pride in the fact of what they are, that humans have a pride of almost what they made themselves to be, in the adaptability of humanity. for lack of a better word.
Okay.
So the
I
question for you
I
would
realize
be
I
open-ended.
do have that in here. He's in a different spot. Um, he'll go. Oh, it's been such a long time since I've been asked that. They don't really talk about that kind of stuff up here. Uh, the entertainer.
Entertainer. Skald? What Skald like?
Of the sort, yes.
Storyteller.
Lots of travel. Oh, yes. I even went to college for it, if you can believe it.
I look at. If he looks at Calypso for a moment and looks at Calder. Looking at Calder for a moment and back to Kier and then back to Siobhan. I think I know someone that you're going to want to meet. And I think you might meet them regardless.
Who
In
is
in town or
No. I want you all first to, of course, get plates, eat, please. Calypso, will you help me serve?
Yeah.
I think you're just in perceptiveness and because she was right behind Siobhan would see like the faintest beginning of a cold sweat on the back of his neck of like, is this a good thing or is this an omen of sure death? Especially with with the brand of sacrifice on him. Any if you say something like that, that is like, it's over. I'm cooked.
Fia looks at you with
Um,
warmth. I will say that. There is no look of
Okay.
coldness or like contempt. Generally, there is like a look of warmth and hearth and home. There is not a look of distrust or even dislike to you. I will say that. You don't need an insight to see it because she's wearing it on her face.
hmm
as Calypso begins to help serving, kind of seeing Siobhan's cold sweat, but then also looking around at all the potions here. Just kind of taking a glance at them. What kind of potions can I make out? Or do these all look like the same one? Or is there a variety?
As you look closer at the potions, I would like you to make a check using your herbalism.
Okay. Would that be like herbalism kit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it was so close to an at 20. Alas.
There's a lot of potions here.
Mm.
It's hard to make out exactly. There is one thing you would see. The colors on them are very different.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing with your base understanding of stuff, even though you didn't roll very well, there's a lot of potions to look through, so it'd be hard to see all of them, which is what I'm going to go with the 9. You would see very clear indications of things like hawthorn, rose, motherwort, linden, mimosa, tulsi, stuff like that. Over like very common as like main ingredients, especially with the coloring. But you'd be able to get like an ingredient, like okay, there's these ingredients that are in there, which could be used for a lot of different things, but
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to tell. I'd say if you got a closer look here in a little bit, then you'd be able to make another check.
Okay. I would like to make that check when it is available, but for now, cool.
Yeah, no problem.
How, as far as like the setting the table, is there like just getting a better look inside now? Is there a table to be set
No.
even like
There is not.
furniture? Okay.
There's not even enough chairs for you all to sit on, but there is a animal skin rug on most of the floor, so it's not uncomfortable, and everything looks very clean. So it's not like you feel like you're going to be uncomfortable where you're at. But there's only like 3 chairs total in here.
Okay. I think Chiffon would stand near them, but not sit in them, just because he doesn't want to be the first one to sit.
You don't have to be. I'm just easily gonna go and sit on one of the animal skins and just kind of like sit down.
Same here. I'm a big man, and
Yeah.
constantly crouching is kind of bad on, not bad,
I'm
but
back.
it hurts the abs.
Mm.
You watch as Fia comes over to you, caller, and she ladles in a portion into your bowl, looks at it again, grabs another ladleful and ladles it in again.
Thank you.
You're a large man. You eat double.
Hmm.
You can tell by the way she talks. She's talking in common. Her common is definitely not her first language. But she talks well enough in common.
She like me for real, for real.
Yeah. She's specifically talking in common, not in Corgatha, to address everyone in the room. Most people here would speak common. And Calypso, you would know from your upbringing, like, common, like, your mom taught you common because she wanted you to be able to talk to people, but you picked up most of your common from traveling. In the very, very rare cases that travelers would come to this village, which you would remember were to seek audience with the matriarch. It was rare, but it happened. They would talk. And they would bring exquisite offerings.
Astrid.
Aw.
That was after like 10 seconds of meowing.
That was great.
I can't help.
But yeah.
I think there's a cat in this house. So...
Trevor's kid got in anyway.
Oh.
Oh no.
You would hear the sound of what appears to be like barking coming towards the door.
Astrid. Jesus.
And then the door just swings wide open. And you see this large lupine form come in.
Is it Mephistopheles?
It is not Mephistopheles.
Huh.
You see a wolf that looks just like Mephistopheles, but is appears to be female. Oh, Calypso, this is Yofna.
Yovna,
Yes, Yofna.
when did you get...
I did not. Your aunts thought it would be good for me to have something to take care of.
I think that's a great idea.
We've been mingling only for about a week and a half now. Originally,
Oh, do you like her?
she's great. She goes in and out. She kind of does her own thing. She just comes for food.
Hmm.
The dog bark was perfect.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
thought
huh?
that was a planned sound effect.
It was not.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that was way
Oh,
too
it's my
perfect.
dog, I think.
Perfect. I will spell it for you, Spencer.
Thank you.
She's very nice, very demanding. Apparently her and Mephistopheles just stopped getting along super well.
Oh,
So And Slough was like, hey, do you mind looking after... Mephistopheles is very solitary. Kind of like your aunt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Yafna is not. Yafna likes everybody. As you see this large dire wolf, not a frost wolf, a dire wolf, comes in and is just sniffing all of you. Calder gets close to you and just starts licking your face very aggressively.
I was just about to say, you know, it's funny because I got that animal handling, bro.
Make an animal handling check. Add advantage, please.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
An 18. Yafna rolls over and shows belly.
No.
Oh.
Pet belly, rub belly. No.
There's this.
So cute.
As you guys look into each other's eyes, Calder and Yafna, you instantly feel that bestial connection that you have with other things. And there is a common understanding, and very, even though you are much more akin to a bear, there is the understanding of wanting to take care of and protect those that you enjoy, and that involves multiple people. And so there's a lovely understanding there.
I think it's funny too, because they probably just see us just staring at each other, just staring at each other's face, and I just nod my head.
Very good. But please, it's the matriarch had messaged me and said that you all are supposed to take a spirit journey. I'm supposed to officiate.
Yes.
I believe
You're
that was the
going
idea,
to do
yes.
Okay. We will head to the matriarch's chambers for that, of course. But please eat. If you have any other questions for me, do not hesitate to ask. But please finish your meals.
What are we?
And you?
Right. Grabs a small portion in a meal, and you see your mom grab a very small portion.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? If you do anything.
She'll give a look, but she won't do anything. She's not gonna bring attention to it.
As you give her a look, she kind of looks at you and dumps the other half of the ladle in.
That's what I thought.
Begins eating. Let me see.
DM, what are we eating?
You are eating a goat stew with potatoes, carrots, and onions, and it is seasoned with black garlic and salt and a little bit of cracked pepper.
Wow.
Is it good? It sounds good. Is it...
I will roll.
Oh no.
It is very fucking good. I rolled a 23. Natural 19. It's delicious. It's excellent. There is what appears to be some sort of butter that has been put into the broth, mixed with some arrowroot powder as well to thicken it. It's a nice, thick, hearty soup, and you are given this brown kind of cakey bread to dip into it.
Mm.
I'm chowing down. Like, I think it'll start with like some polite spoonfuls at first, and then once you realize how good it is, because I don't think they got breakfast. He's going in.
Yeah. Hell yeah. This is specifically, by the way, it's that Icelandic lava bread as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, it's a sweet rye. Apparently,
I was gonna say, is this a rye bread?
yeah.
Nice.
As we, oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, interesting thing. I don't try to make it super obvious, but I will smell it. Um, that's probably obvious. That's probably the obvious part is me smelling it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have the nice friend I made next to me. I'll dip my finger and I have him smell my fingers. Because beasts usually have sense to very particular smells that sometimes we can't smell. So
As you dip your finger into it and it smells your finger, the wolf Yafna starts smelling it and just starts licking your finger.
all right, I'll begin eating as well then.
Perfect. I had a feeling what you were going for there, seeing if it was poisoned in some way or yeah.
How dare you?
Hey, it's
Poison
smart.
that only dogs are.
No, it
immune
is.
Um, go for it, Lex.
As we're eating, I'm just going to be kind of glancing around the room, also looking at Calypso, looking at her mother. Can I get a faint bit of a smile as I eat? And I will, at one point between bites, say, "Your daughter looks just like you."
She smiles a big, toothy, fanged grin as the tiefling DNA runs real thick on her side of the family. Thank you. I think she's more beautiful than I am, but you know, I hope that I
No,
could.
you are both beautiful.
Thank you very much. She is a little older. I would say she's older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Kier. She's probably in her early 50s, I'd say.
Ah, okay.
She's
Um,
very beautiful lady. Very beautiful lady. Just you can see there's a little bit of age line starting to show and
mhm.
yeah.
I'll nod, and I'll also continue and say, "You raised very good your daughter. She can." I was stunned to learn that she was traveling around Corgatha by herself and was fine. Incredible.
She's a
You
fighter.
taught her good things.
Oh, please.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to see that she's made friends. It's growing up in the pines, making friends is not easy. She gets a little quiet for a moment. But I'm glad to see that her travels were fruitful.
Siobhan is gonna give a bit of like a cheeky grin over to Calypso. She goes, "Oh, you called us your friends. That's sweet.
Well,
I'm glad
yes, I
we've earned
did.
the status."
Me too.
I think in between like the gaps, Siobhan is gonna be looking around as well. Less less about like the stuff on the shelves or the potions or her mom, but like anything that might be supposed to be hidden. Like you have guests over, so you throw a tarp over the couch, or you throw all your dishes instead of putting them in the sink, you throw them up in the cupboards, kind of thing. Like something that she's trying to hide, if anything. Not meant for guests.
Make me an investigation check.
I'm not snooping around my mama house.
I would like to use my inspiration on that to try to get a better roll. That is an intimidation. Investigation. Oh. 14. Or does it read?
Is that a heroic inspiration you're using, by the way?
Yes.
So unfortunately,
So
with the
that-
new heroic inspiration rules, you have to use the new roll.
Okay.
Yeah. I can, if you want, I will say, I can throw you a bone and say you just didn't use it, especially since that wasn't quite fully known.
If that's all right,
I'll throw you the bone.
I will take that bone.
The 14. There is a. There, you notice a spot by a cabinet that has kind of like there's some drapery going on, and it's not really like hidden, but you notice something that seems a little weird. There are jugs, full jugs of what appears to be sipping alcohol and folded clothes of more masculine variety.
And kind of going back a step, the conversation they were having earlier, we were fully out of earshot for that, right?
Yes, you were completely out
Okay.
of your shot. That
Okay.
was private.
Yeah. I think Siobhan, because she mentioned Calypso mentioned her father, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna like just for a moment, like kind of squint, maybe furrow his brow a little, and then try to mask anything on his face with another big gulp of soup.
Very fair.
Mmm. 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 This is delicious.
It is very good.
That's
Yeah, it's like an inquisitive and then just turning into
Mm.
like Siegward.
My goodness, dude.
I'm Siegward of Katarina.
Mm.
Love that onion knight. Excellent. All right. I'm glad you think it's enjoyable. I haven't cooked for this many people in a long time.
One should always have opportunity to cook for lots of people. Keeps your skills sharp and makes you happy.
Let me roll something real quick. Ah, yes, okay. She notices your potions.
Mm-hmm.
Have you happened to be an alchemist or a herbalist?
Yes, my village's healer.
Excellent. Good. That's great. Uh, Calypso, you didn't tell me you were in the company of someone who has the same profession as your mama.
Sorry, Mama. Yes, and well, she's very good.
Perfect. Then I will ask for your help if you don't mind.
Absolutely. What can I help you with?
Preparing pieces for the spirit journeys for you all.
Ah,
It's been some time.
is it something you are... but you are familiar with it.
Yes, I am familiar. It's just it's been since before Calypso was. Right before Calypso was born. It's been that long.
That is a long time.
There's a kind of almost saddened expression.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Can you tell us about the spirit journeys?
Uh,
I never took one, so
They're very individual. It's hard for me to tell what's will happen. they're always different for everybody. But the way that they're going to be doing this is a shared spirit journey, which is only having the ability to do so through the blood moss that I had heard you had given. But
Hmm.
it's the spirit journey I had was it was something. There's a look of almost like nervousness and like remembering things that you don't want to.
Okay, Mama, you don't have to talk about it.
Okay.
I understand. I guess we'll
I-
find out then.
I am happy to help however I can. The matriarch did say, however, that you and Calypso would be taking journey together. Is that not the case?
I'm joining you on this.
Good. Good, I think.
Hopefully.
She stares a little blankly, but
Should
for a moment.
we then?
Yes, let's do it. Make me check using your herbalism, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And I
Do
will-
they go elsewhere for
Bible.
this?
No,
I'm gonna-
they're just going to a side table. Like this place is like, I would say this house is small. It's not very large. It is. I would
Like a
say,
New York studio apartment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go to the dining room, and it's just you turn around.
Yeah. Before they go to the side table,
Mhm.
Calypso's gonna check to see if her mother actually like ate everything.
Your mom ate most of it. There's a little bit of broth left.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Good.
Seemed like with the conversation and talking and just having people, she did eat most of it. So.
Sure.
With a 16, as you move over to the table real quick here, you would notice something finally about, since you're in that space and near the potions, they are all potions for helping grief. Every single one. Every single one.
In what way helping grief? In what way?
Making you forget.
I will take note of that. I'm also, there's something that Kira's curious about.
Yeah.
And that is that when we were in the room with the matriarch, we heard her, those of us who could understand at least. She did say, and the aunt did say, that Calypso's mother is not well, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So far, this lady seems very nice. Maybe a bit of a hoarder, but very kind. There's not anything super visibly off that we have seen. So Kier, being a healer, is quite curious. She knows there are some illnesses that you do not see.
Yeah.
There are certain things that affect people that are not readily visible. So while I am helping Fiat start to create things, start to work over here, I'd like to keep an eye on her and note, like, do her hands shake? Does she sometimes seem like she is not all there? Like, is there anything that I can note as a healer that might give me a clue? Is like, what do you mean that she's not well? Like, in what way?
Make me. I'm gonna say, give me insight if you don't mind. But you like at advantage. I want insight using your herbalism if you don't mind. That makes sense.
They're both the same.
Yeah.
So So at advantage or no?
Not at advantage, just using your.
Oh my god!
Fortunately,
No.
you are so absorbed into watching her work and do things and trying to see what the process that she's working with grinding up mushrooms, these very specific dried mushrooms, that she's seen. Calder, do you mind making me a quick survival check?
Yes.
Calder, these are the same mushrooms you have used on your own, like, journeys, to say the least. The ones that are going in. They will make you very fucking high, and you know this.
It's the same one when last time when I said, well, there's a way I might be able to get answers, but I will have to be extremely like under. Pretty much.
That's why I was like, hold on. There's a reason why. Hold on.
Yep. I just smile because I know exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful, like, red-capped mushroom, and then this one, that is very, like, white and has long gills underneath. And Thea looks at you, Kier, and just goes, careful with this one, just a little bit. Too much will kill you.
Sure. How much is little? Let me watch you do.
She takes a very small, what appears to be a stone flake, a very sharp stone flake, cuts literally like a sliver off of this thing, like just enough to take where you can just see one gill, and just starts to pound it away, like literally like 1/64th out of the top of this mushroom.
Right. I'll imitate her then. I'm not gonna take any more. Like, this is not a potion I know how to make, so.
So I don't know if anyone else here knows, like, mycology as much as I do. This is what is known as a white angel death cap.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Which, in small doses, mind you, never fucking do this, do have, like, hallucinogenic properties. And if you eat a whole thing, will, like, make you hallucinate, but you will die. You will literally die.
Yep. Toxicity.
Yeah.
It's pretty much poison, but it's a hallucinogenic poison. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it triggers a lot of the same brainwaves as psilocybin does, but in a way that is much more extreme and also, like, literally, like, makes your liver shut down. So.
Yep.
The music did not mean to get here. Let me go back to the Black Pines music because it works so well. Yes, and so we take some of this, and then you see her take, if you don't mind, where are you from? Looks at you, Kier.
The shadow of the mountain, not close to here, far other side of the mountains.
Okay. Interesting. You see, she takes out of her her clasp that actually holds this, her hair together.
Mm-hmm.
She pulls out this small little, like, tiny little tincture vial, like and she sprinkles down this greenish blue dust.
Okay.
Like a micro amount. It looks like just a few grains of salt, basically. Beat that in very quickly, please.
I will do so, glancing. Does this look like a powder that I recognize?
You have seen it once.
You said it's bluish green?
Yes. Kind of glows.
Okay. Okay. I will mix that in. Is it the thing I think it is? Like, for Kier, is it the... Yeah. Okay.
And there's like almost like a hesitance to put it in, but it's done.
Yeah. As I'm doing this, I'm going to say, have you ever left the Black Pines?
Yes. Before Calypso was born.
Where did you travel, if I might ask? I'm not trying to pry.
To the Daggerwood.
That is a very dangerous place to travel.
It wasn't under my
So
own
I heard.
volition.
Huh. I will not press. It's. I'm glad you are okay and alive.
Yes, me too. I don't remember much of it.
Hmm.
I have gone to the Dravendar commune as well.
Ah, you have.
Many, many years ago. It was not what it is today. There was no of those new, real southern god religious folks there yet. It was just. We went there because there was some issues with some marauders that was becoming a problem in the Pines, and so we came to look for warriors. We found some and dealt with them, but I came with the matriarch to see how delegations could go between tribes. It was fine. I didn't like the lack of trees. I felt very exposed.
Understand, especially with where you are from here.
Yeah, the I think I've mentioned before, but like outside of like around the Dravendar commune, it is very much tundra. Like it is like covered grasses, snow covered grasses, stuff like that. Like you can't see the grass, of course, but like think of like Whiterun, but covered in snow.
Okay.
Or like Rohan.
Okay. Matriarch. So I will continuing to follow her instructions. I'm gonna say, so you've been to North, you've been to Dravendar commune. I imagine then you have not been more east.
No, I unfortunately have not. My work here for many years, and of course raising a child and all this other stuff has made it very hard to leave, and most people don't leave the Pines.
To be fair, most people do not leave Crotish Collier either, where I am from.
Similarities, it seems.
I have 3 children as well.
Oh, lovely. What are their names?
Akivesk, Erilja, Asketil.
Lovely. How old were you when you had your first?
She thinks about it. Are we talking, well, I was 18.
Calypso, how old are you?
26.
26? 26? I love the way you said that. 26? I was Calypso's age.
Double check sheet.
I was 26. We tried for many, many years.
It is hard out here.
It is. I had a few unfortunate happenings.
It happens. I suppose it's not exactly accurate to say 18 was first child because similar. It is hard to raise child up here. Sometimes there's not enough food, all kinds of things. So 18 was first, did not live. So
Yeah, I
took a while.
I had to take a break with my alchemical stuff there during that time.
Mm.
Apparently, pregnancy and fumes don't go together. So
No, no, they do not.
no,
Uh,
learned that the hard way, very early on. Nothing crazy, but just
Hmm.
very hard for me to get pregnant, and just took a long
Well.
time.
I'm glad you did because your daughter is lovely.
Yes, she is. I think it's done. The matriarch will add in the moss when it is ready and blend everything together, and you will drink it, and we will have a time.
A time, yes.
You see her eyes kind of like go blank for a moment. She sort of space and goes, "Oh, she's ready for you now."
Right on time.
Seems to be. She has impeccable timing.
While they were prepping that,
Mhm.
would there have been enough time to like just do another look around? Like not going through things, but just purely visually looking at stuff.
Sure.
Take another. What's she hiding? What's she hiding? Let's hit the 18 investigation.
18 investigation. There's one flower here that you would know. Two flowers actually that your brain kind of catches on that are dried in the corner. And you notice them because they're not grown here. They are grown in Bellamar. In Bellamar, they grow naturally. The one of them, at least, is poppies.
Oh dear.
And the other one is Nightshade.
Yeah.
Are they growing or like dried out
Dried.
herbage?
Dried out.
Okay.
herbage. You only see a couple stalks, a little bit, but yeah,
Mhm.
see them, and I would just say with the basic investigation, you just being from Bellamar, you would know what poppy is used for. Poppy is used as a painkiller, in a lot of ways, and it's very effective.
I was gonna say, is it the same rules as normal real
Yes.
world?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Nightshade is just
Yes.
for real world stuff. Nightshade is
Deadly, deadly.
very deadly and potent. One of the things about Nightshade that a lot of people don't know is that it's virtually painless when it kills you. It stops your heart. It slows your blood down.
Mhm.
And along
It's funny too,
Yeah.
because that's one of another flower that Zarathustra loved.
Those are gorgeous. Yeah.
Because the color.
Yeah. I mean, nightshades are fucking beautiful. Like they are
They are.
Yeah,
absolutely gorgeous flowers. That's related to tomatoes.
Siobhan is
Oh.
Yeah. Tomatoes
piecing-
are in the nightshade family.
Well
Siobhan is
done.
piecing together a story in his head of what he thinks might be going on in the background. But this isn't his place to ask or accuse. Just speculate for now in his mind. But he has an idea.
Excellent. slight above the table. I was very excited to get here. Especially after Mocha wrote me the stuff for the village. There was a lot that I wanted to do with this even before then, and I'm very happy to get here because this is a very, very interesting part and something I like getting into in these stories. I also want to be very clear for people listening that might be listening. I find it important to talk about things that are uncomfortable as long as they do not hit the triggers of certain people. And even with my own players, even if it is on your sheets that it wasn't a problem, if it becomes a trigger, or if you need a break, just let me know. We can tap out at any time.
Noted.
Noted.
For anything that happens. As we've already gone in part of the session, this little bit of time is very heavy. And I'm just being fairly forewarning. It's going to keep in this setting for a minute. So, just wanted to make sure that that's up in the air.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going back to Siobhan, that's what you have. Is there anything anyone wanted to do while they were mixing shit?
I think at some point Calypso would have gotten up to just like start looking around. She hasn't been here in a long time. Things have changed a bit. She's kind of just looking at things like where she used to sit or play, and I like those kinds of things, like all those nostalgic little places.
There's a lot of little cubbies, little hidey holes in the trees, carved out from long before your family moved in here that you would hide in. You're a little too big to get into them now, but when you were little, there was a little spot over in the corner that you could just squeeze into where you'd put your little stuffed animal-like thing. It was made out of twine and branches and a little blanket. You'd sit there and eat little pieces of sugared fruits and vegetables, little pieces of candies that were made, and you just sit there and cover your ears as a little place to hide from everything when it got too loud. You also remember a little... You don't see as many of them as there used to be, but there's still some around. Little Arco. Running around and breaking shit. You see the little notches of his axe beak that have literally gouged into some of the wood. Looks like someone took an axe and just started hacking at something, but nope, that was from a bird. And you remember him just being not quite as small as the little guy that you had.
Yeah.
But
photographs
no.
or art or anything?
No. There's art, like, in the idea of, like, there's no, like, paintings. There's chimes. There's a lot
There's
of
bones.
chimes. Yeah, a lot of bones. Like, a lot of bone chimes. Generally, like, shaped bones. There's chimes, especially a lot of things that knock and touch each other when the wind blows a little bit and makes sound. But when it comes to, like, paintings or beautiful artwork or anything like that, you don't see the, I would say, like, conventional artwork anywhere. There's some carvings.
I think watching Calypso go through her memories, Siobhan is just watching it with like kind of a wistful look in his eye. Just like, oh, look at that. And I don't think he realizes that he's staring at her as she's going through them.
You get to a point as you're going through Calypso that you find the little growth chart of you getting taller. The first one you see is... Remember your dad used to always would do this up until you got to about 10 or 11. And you'd see as the years go on, the first thing that you would see is Daddy's little bug. And then Dad's little axe beak. Dad's little lovely. And then eventually the Dad's part falls off. And then it changes to Mom's Lily.
Oh, shit. Mm. She's gonna stand there for a while. She's like running her fingers along all the carvings and stuff. And she really truly is in like her own little space.
Yeah.
So she's not gonna notice anyone like staring at her or anything. But she visibly gets, like, she smiles a little and then she visibly gets sad. And she's just looking at it.
I understand.
And then after a little bit, she's going to turn to where her mother is with Kier. And she'll call out,
Mama, this might be silly, but could you maybe could you measure me?
Of course. She smiles, kind of giggles a little bit. Do you want me to measure you from your horns or from your head?
Both?
We can do. She stands you up next to the thing, and you are much, much, much taller. And she first goes at your head. And carves. And puts in the date. And puts in Mama's Lily again. And measures the horns. And just writes in. Her face kind of smiles and drafts her as she carves in that spot and writes in the date, same date, and just says, as you see what she writes is, "Here they are, Elias."
If only he could see them. Maybe he wouldn't care anyway.
We'll see him later.
I don't think he wants to see me.
He does.
If you say so. Thank you. It's a big difference.
Yes, very. Like 2 feet. Alright. Let's all go to the matriarchs, shall we?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright. She opens the door. And you all begin to head back to the matriarchs. With a little, not a little, a large wolf in tow. As you venture through the, for lack of a better word, town, village, you'd see it up front of the matriarchs, you would see a absolutely desiccated bird. Little bird that a little fucker has devoured. And you'd see a slightly
Ours kitten.
blood-covered face of a kitten who immediately goes up to Yafna and just starts rubbing all over her. And Yafna just starts licking the blood off her face.
Oh, they're buddies.
Oh.
Ew.
Does the thing where she like goes between and rubs against her on her legs and all this other stuff, and Yafna just gets low and just you just see this little kitten just starts nomming on her ears.
Cute.
Matriarch is not sitting outside waiting. You see her, she's completely naked. Covered in what you can only assume across her body is blood. And on her chest, you would see 3 inverted triangular scars that look eerily similar as Siobhan's.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I thought Siobhan had it where it was the triangle was up.
I mistaked. Triangle up. My
Ah, fuck.
bad.
Yeah, mine's the inverted one.
Oh, she's protected. I blink. Oh God, no! She's a sacrifice.
They are healed over. They are not like yours where they're open and festering. They are completely healed, but they are scarred.
Mhm. I think that gives him a little bit of hope. Maybe not. He won't become the matriarch, but it's not guaranteed death, at least. Right, guys?
Yeah, sure. That was so
You watch. Matriarch doesn't say anything to you all. She lets you all come in and arranges you. Looks at Siobhan and Calypso and Calypso's mother. You 3 over here. Calder
Hey.
and Kier. you over here. Calypso, you are specifically put in the
Yay.
center. Oh, yay!
It's about to be a good old time.
She takes
Mm-hmm.
the dust that Kier and Fia had made, and she puts it in this cup. This, what appears to be, as you look closer, it is a human skull. Humanoid skull. But the fangs are a little extra long. Hollowed out. Drops it in. You watch as she takes the blood moss. And she just squeezes as this liquid drops inside. This bloody liquid drops inside of the cup, mixing. She takes what appears to be... smells like honey. I'm pretty sure it's mead. Maybe with a couple of additives. Drops it in. Takes what appears to be like a small bone and mixes it around to make sure it's all mixed. Looks over to going from left to right. Calder, you'd be first. Drink. Hands it to you.
Hold it. I will have a focus in mind. For my focus, I will say for my, it's pretty much. I don't want my mind to wander because I do not want a bad trip.
Yeah.
So I found so as I am like, I don't know what I don't know what that was, but as I hold it and pretty much I go, may my journey be a great one and an unpleasant one. And then I'll drink it, and my folks will be. It's more like my mind will just stick to the tree that I saw, and that would be pretty much my grounds of grounding, keep myself grounded.
Yeah, 100%. She tilts the cup as you are drinking it, like she wants you to drink everything.
Yeah.
And you do, and you get to this point where you feel the cup empty, and then she takes the cup out of your hands. Doesn't change anything. Hands to the next person and says, "Drink," which would be Kier. The cup, as you look into it, is completely refilled.
Also, is Balder purring on you right now?
Yes, he is.
Heard that.
It made it through the mic.
Hell yeah.
For a moment, Kier looks up at the matriarch, not really shaken by anything, just looks at the glass. Kier knows one of the ingredients that she put in here, that powder.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something in Krotish Kalir that is ever ingested?
No.
Okay. And based on what she knows of the powder, is it something that is safe to ingest?
I'm gonna say make me a survival check. At disadvantage.
Okay. 12.
You have no idea, but you know that it can be used to help in some cases.
Okay. She is going to trust that, okay, I've never made spirit journey potions or whatever. This village does. It's clearly something that they do. I was under supervision. I made it with them. These people clearly do this and they're fine. At least it seems like that. So I will very quickly mutter to myself in Corgathi, probably like a prayer of protection, like something in along those lines. And then just kind of nod and drink.
Perfect. Same thing happens. She tilts it until you feel it go empty, pulls it to the next person, which is Calypso in the center.
How does it taste, by the way?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Mm.
That's how you
Bitter
know
and
it's strong.
earthy and like there's a little sweetness from the mead that helps, but it tastes like shit. Like it is bad. It does not taste good.
So
My fingers are melting on my tongue.
It burns on the way down too and makes your like throat go numb.
Oh.
Szechuan chili peppers in here.
It's the special ingredient.
For those who watch, y'all probably at this point y'all see me actually take my my skull helmet and I'll put it on myself. You can tell I'm prepping. I'm
He's
pretty much getting ready.
He's done this
I'm,
before.
I'm prepping.
Out of everyone here, caller's like, I've done this shit before. It's
Exactly.
I've done this shit before. I know how this can go. I know. Caller's like, I know what can happen.
I've seen shit.
You're gonna
I
get
will-
high. Bring your knife.
Yeah. You never found yourself naked in the middle of the snow during a whiteout, have you?
Oh.
She looks at you, Calypso. Wait. Not yet. Yours needs something else. Moves over to Siobhan. Drink.
I think he's in this moment lacking customs, and he doesn't have a prayer or a song or anything. He just nods and drinks.
Perfect. She looks at you, Calypso. Hold out your hands.
Okay. So hold them out.
She takes something out of her hair and just quickly stabs right into your hand with it to let blood flow pretty well. She hits right on a vein inside your hand and then tips your hand over into the cup.
It's like
I have questions. I want answers. Tits her hand back over, puts a bandage on it, wraps it. Looks over your mom. Drink. Your mom drinks. Takes the cup, drinks some herself. Hands it back to you. Finish it. All of it.
he looks down at it. Takes a second. Could tell she's like a little shaky because she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. But everything surrounding her is like, this is serious shit. And it's making me nervous. But she will drink and finish it.
You drink for a moment in this small cup, and you glug, keep drinking, and you feel like you've been drinking forever. When will this cup ever run out? And eventually, when you think that you can no longer keep swallowing. The cup runs dry. She takes the cup out of your hands, sets it on the ground. Looks at all of you. Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Yep.
Perfect. May the time
I think
frost.
Kier does like eye the matriarch for a long moment. Maybe a little longer than she should.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll just not say anything and close her eyes.
May the time frost guide us.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
I need all of you to make a choice. As a group. Actually, sorry, not as a group, individually. The choice that you have is history or a story.
Hmm.
Wait, is this a above table decision or in
This-
character?
This is whatever you want it to be. If you want to do it in character, you can. If you want to do it above the table, you can. I am giving you a choice for each individual person. History or a story. And I will not expand any more than that.
For reasons, I will select story.
Okay. Spencer chooses story.
I will also pick story.
Perfect.
I miss anything?
You have a choice, history or story.
Hmm.
You can make that choice in character or out of character.
And this is more to you as the DM, or was someone told me this?
This is the choice from me as the DM to you. You get to choose between having history or a story.
Gotcha. And you said I can make this in character or out. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it in character. I've never done it before, but we're gonna see if I can be creative with this. You know what? I know what. So as I put on, pretty much as I'm getting situated with the skull of this elk that I have, I pretty much, instead of being the elk, I'm more of like a spirit form. Like I'm more of like the small cub. As I'm walking around, and I particularly start thinking about stories that I've heard under campfires and during my travels. And as my mind wanders there, I will let you do the talking.
No, we are making a choice. As
Oh
we're
yeah, I
going
know. That's what
under-
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I pretty much I pick story. I do pick story.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Because I started thinking about various tales and stuff that I heard.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
I find it difficult to choose this one, if only because where Kier is from, story and history are often intertwined. History is passed down in the form of stories.
Correct.
So it's hard to differentiate for me, because for her, story is history. History is story. Uh, in that sense, I suppose. In that sense, I suppose I will choose story, but it is with the knowledge that where Kier is from, story and history are like almost one and the same, oftentimes. Or they are used to transmit history. Like
Knowledge.
stories are vessels of history and knowledge and stuff like that. So it's
Yeah, I am fully aware
Yeah.
of that, and it will make sense as we talk about it, especially since all of you unanimously chose story. So the lovely part about history and stories, and this is where I get to this part. History is a tale that is told from someone who won something. A story holds more truth. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then we will start this when I get back.
You're good. You're good.
And they're telling the truth. Oh, get in.
Excellent. Change the music. Do it. This will be best. We're going to start off with our left side. To that this affects a little bit more. Sorry, our right side. My bad. I think. Hold on. Brain.
I'm gonna read the
left
list.
side was Calder and Kier.
Yep. All right. Perfect. Left side. You guys open your eyes. You find yourselves in a snowy tundra. No light can be seen beyond this absolute torrential amount of snow. It feels like you're in a whiteout, except it isn't cold. Calder,
Yeah.
I need a quick little understanding of something.
Yes.
How do you react to the feeling of falling as the snow gives way under your feet?
I will say from previous experiences, he probably reacted very negative to it, but he was taught not to fight it and to let things run its course. So, knowing that, he will allow himself to fall, but instead of paying attention more into the falling part of it, he's more just trying to see or trying to understand the reason of falling, as he was taught that everything has meaning within that journey.
You fall deeper into the snow. At first it's dark, it's black. And then there it is. Your body turns, and down way deep you see this faint amaranthine glow. Faces
I will.
appear the more you fall. Not dissimilar to yours in all ways, but you see giants and men, all with these purple eyes falling with you. All falling down into a fathomless depth. All heading towards this little purple amaranthine glow at the bottom. Something begins to stick to your body. You're not sure what it is until it's sticky. It feels like it's wrapping you, controlling you, containing you, constricting you. And then you see it go over your eyes with this same weird purple-like black glow. Spider webs in and out, within your body, without your body, trying to contain you. You feel yourself turn inside out, basically. You feel a sharp pain in your chest, like a bullet shot straight through you. And for a moment, the glow at the bottom disappears. Your eyes shut. You feel horns begin to grow on your head. Antlers. The light cascading down off the antlers down into the same glow. God, the people outside are very nuts. The same feeling of falling never truly goes away. You feel something else in this moment with the webs. The sensation of being swallowed. And wondering what happens if you push deeper. You know you've been swallowed whole. Something has taken you from your creative endeavors and swallowed you whole. But in the same moment, something else happened to the thing that swallowed you. And you go down this journey together. Clashing fighting, banging against the wall, the webs trying to constrict. The amaranthine glow that starts to burst from inside as you're staring down deeper into that same glow, burning the webs. The webs are recontorting until finally they kind of glow together in harmony. But something's missing. Something is not right. There's a missing piece. There is, again, the look of all these people falling in the same direction you are, and you see some evaporate. Or, not evaporate, disintegrate, I should say, into this falling abyss. The more you fall, the closer you get, but part of you almost gets mildly distracted by seeing the people disappearing next to you. And you begin to feel the people the ones that seem to almost be anchoring themselves towards you, moving closer and closer and closer, until you find yourself being indistinguishable from these same people. The light grows brighter and dances into 2 dots. And then 3. The triangle begins to spin. Spin, spin, spin down. You find yourself at the bottom, staring at these 3 lights, these 3 dots of a triangle. Sorry about the yelling children. I can't do anything about it. They're so
No, you're
fucking
good, you're
annoying.
good.
It's so loud. Standing at the end, you watch as the lights separate. And you are face to face with a stag with 3 heads. Eye as black as night, amaranthine purple in the center of their heads. Like a beacon. One hand stands above the rest, sometimes lowered, going back and forth, rotating. Seek. Seek the depths. Make this world beautiful. The ewer is for you to claim. Did you hear all that, by the way?
Yeah. I think the only part was like he said, "What is mine to claim?"
The ewer.
The ewer. Oh.
Drink
Okay.
deep. See that all mistakes are happy little accidents. And the voice climbs into her ears once more, and you see more of a humanoid face. Holy shit, 1 second. see one of the faces of the stag twists and contorts into a face that you have seen once before. Let's see if I can pull it up. Staring at you once more. Be my creative influence. Another face contorts, growing spider-like jaws, staring at you once more. Be my suffering. And the last face stays a stag. And it just says to you, in your own voice, you do not know me yet, but you will. Seek the ewer. The pieces begin to crack like an old painting, peeling off away. And we find ourselves in a different body, soaring skies. Below, you would see bolts of arcane light. Kier. You would see large forms moving, giant mounds of ice like Atronachs. To your left, you would see your wing beats, creating an ice storm that no one can survive. Calder, you look up to see this beautiful creature guiding you to where you must go. You and everyone else that is within you. Your hands, your arms, your body made entirely of unbreakable ice, moving towards a location, a large icy tower. You must defend it, for this is your home. Kier, flying, the ice that coats your wings feels effortless, like the skies were made for you. Bringing icy night wherever it may need to go. You do not enjoy killing, but it is a necessity. And winter must be set. On the edge, you see a great mountain. You hold it, protect it, keep it safe, keep it sealed. But the tower comes first. As you look down, you see through these arcane beams of light, green light, you would see something standing, proud. No helmet, but a feminine figure, large feminine figure in beautiful armor, scarred and damaged, but full of zeal. A drow figure. With light purple hair, sending troops forward, leading the charge. Siobhan.
Mhm.
You find yourself face pressed into this cold snow. Something rocked your senses. Someone is picking you up by the shoulder. You look to see this large plate armor coated drow woman grabbing you. Sword in hand as a guiding bolt reaches out of her arm, taking out some soldier who you are fighting against, and you know who this is, at least their title. You are fighting with the Guardian.
Mhm.
She stands you up. She slaps you on the back and just says, "Keep moving forward. Do not stop. Follow me. We will take Frostholm." You have a weapon in your hands. It's a spear, but it glows a yellow-like light. You're not cold. You'd think you would be more cold, but the armor you wear seems to almost protect you from the cold. You feel something strikes you in the shoulder. Looking down, you see an arrow made from ice. Someone is beginning to chase and run towards you, the large icy axe in hand. You mildly panic for a moment before plunging your spear that smells like ozone as you push through this person deep into their chest. For a moment, something stops you. You just killed a man. But you have to keep moving. forward. You feel yourself running. You get to the base, almost near Frostholm. And you feel something sharp hit your chest. And another sharp thing hit your chest. And you fall back into the cold snow. Everything freezes for a moment. All the snowflakes stop falling. Here you land in front of this small, frail, dying man. You lean down to him. You feel him slipping away. You can tell there is pain, so you make sure there's not. As you place your hand on the chest of the wounds, you watch as the skin from the inside out goes purple, then blue, and you watch the light leave his eyes. Siobhan, you find yourself waiting again. On a ship. Cannons at the ready. Firing against some great beast that has made its way through the water. A tail comes up, breaks the ship in two. You feel the water fill your lungs. As you begin to drown, you feel the snowflakes hit your face once more. You're sitting next to a fire. It's been a long day of traveling. You don't have enough firewood. You go up to get more. As you go to take a swing at a lovely log that seems to be able to split, you feel something enter deep into your ribs. And you find yourself in the snow once again on a beach, playing a tune. On a guitar. Some lovely melody about some foreign war, about someone's death. A smile comes to your face, looking at a small child next to you, a little human boy. smell of salt and spray in your nose. The boy doesn't want to play guitar. He just wants to play a little bit of everything. And he wants to tell stories. Then you find yourself looking up at the man with the guitar. And you find yourself drifting into that memory. You find the smile begin to fade off your face as the person in front of you begins to morph into the horrifying creature you have seen just the day before. The hands grabbing you. Calder.
Yes.
You're holding Siobhan in your arms, staring at them directly. You know in your heart that you can choose. Save him or sacrifice him. On one hand, sacrificing him will award you with extensive knowledge of yourself. But you can save your friend as well. Kier.
Yes.
There once was a bear. A beautiful bear. Mother with cubs. 3 cubs to be exact. The bear loved her cubs but would venture off as she knew her cubs were safe, to go find things to feed her cubs and herself. Each time she made the journey, things were well. There was always food. But as time went on, the food went low. The cubs were older, could probably take care of themselves. But you don't like leaving them away. Something in you was know that it was time to allow them to only eat for themselves, and you no longer take your fill. This mother bear walked away, starving, feeling that sense of hunger in her chest. She laid down, waiting for the end to all happen. And she moved on, when the end did not take her. The hunger was gone, though. Something was off. Not long after, wolf comes looking for the bear, searching high and low to find its friend. The wolf, unlike the bear, did not have the same will. A different will, some would say. But it searched and searched and looked through all the hills, the mountains, the trees, and it knew it only had one place to go to look for answers, and it climbed. And it climbed, and it climbed, and it climbed. Until the wolf disappeared into the mists. The bear still walks, no longer hungry, but still alive. Wondering why the wolf keeps looking. Calypso,
Yes.
I wanted to end with you as your big one is going to be the big part of the next session anyway.
Hmm.
Yours is the longest. You find yourself walking through the forest. All of your friends are with you, watching the same thing that you are. In front of you in this forest, you see a bunch of children running around in masks. One's a fox, one's a rabbit, one's a moose. The last one being a little cat. They run around and play. One by one, they play tag, hiding, climbing trees, laughing, all in these little masks obscuring their faces. And then, as they're looking, they notice they can't find the moose anymore. And they look around and around and around. Till they find a moose. In the arms of a large man. Hair on their claws, staring at the moose in the mask as they take those claws and shove them through the moose. All the children scatter. Calypso, that's when you feel the first branch. Small branch jut out from your shoulder. You feel it. It begins to flower and become covered in green, gnarled like bramble. feel them twist around your horns and grow. All the kids run, terrified. And you find yourself locked in on the fox. The fox is hiding, trying to run as fast as they can. Brave little fox turns around, try to go help their friend. They go to see the cat. The cat scurries up a tree. An arrow shoots them in the back. They fall down. The fox panics and keeps running. They find themselves at the base of a tree. And they hide underneath its branches. Scared, terrified. They see their friend out there still running, the rabbit. And they run for so long until they finally get out of breath. The fox closes their eyes, hoping it's all a dream. All just a horrible, horrible dream. And they're so mad and sad and scared and angry. And eventually they go home with the rabbit. The rabbit looks at them. The fox seemed, as you see at the fox's hands, little magical runes. You can feel, even though no words are spoken, the rabbit is blaming them for not doing anything, for not helping, for not fighting back. And they don't know how to feel except for being scared and being angry. And then everyone else finds out that they didn't do anything too, and chase her off. The little fox runs and runs and runs, alone, afraid, scared. The fox hiding in that same tree. Except the tree begins to move around them. The tree outstretches a hand, and they stare at its two eyes deep inside the bark. The fox is terrified. The fox doesn't want to be afraid anymore. The fox doesn't want to have anyone that can hurt them anymore. tree shakes their hand and lifts them up into its branches. You feel the thorns wrap around you deeper and tighter. You feel yourself no longer able to prowl but slink. As your legs don't work like they used to, they're faster. You feel your teeth enlarge and the fox no longer has nothing to bite back with. The fox is venomous, and it is wrathful. And later it sees the little rabbit running in the forest with its new group of friends, unmasked. And the only thing going through its head at the time is run.